What is up, everyone? Today is the day. Today is the day that all us moviegoers have been looking forward to and waiting for. At least I have been. Today, AMC Theatres have opened. Hallelujah! That's right, AMC Theatres are open. I am here, about ready to go in to see Unhinged in Dolby. We'll see how it is. However, the rules are you have to wear a mask, except if you're eating or drinking. So obviously, that's not a plug for Coke or any of these products, but obviously I am going to be eating and drinking, so I don't have to wear a mask while I'm enjoying the movie. But I'm also going to be safe because I am bringing in wet wipes, antibacterial, right? Antibacterial wipes. I'm going to wipe down my seat before I sit in it. I've already reserved, so I know where I'm going. And they're practicing the 30%, 40% capacity, something like that. So I'm going to be safe. I'm going to wipe my seat down and wear my mask until I have to eat or drink. I am so excited. So right after this, I will be doing the review for Unhinged. As you can see, there's barely any cars in the parking lot. This is all the cars that are here so far for the movie. But man, this just feels great. Being in this parking lot, walking towards this theater, I might cry. No, I'm not gonna cry, but it's so good to be back in a place that you love so much. So upon entering the theater, where they normally have a movie poster, they have these, AMC Safe and Clean at the box office, telling us what's required, all masks, social distancing, everything like that. It's all over the place, and here's what I'm seeing. Unhinged, Russell Crowe. So walking down to the Dolby Theater right now, I'm noticing these disinfecting wipes, so we can wipe down our seats or our hands or anything like that, which is nice for the theater to provide because I wasn't expecting them to do that, so that's cool. And right down here is the Dolby. The Dolby. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, guys, I'm gonna watch the movie, and then right after this is the review. So now that you know what my movie theater looks like, let's talk about Unhinged. So this is starring Russell Crowe, and this is about a guy that's at a stoplight, and it turns green, and he doesn't go right away, and the woman behind him beep, beep, beep on her horn and kind of goes around him and cuts him off. And this really irritates him. And he makes it his mission to make her regret honking that horn. This movie really makes you think twice before you beep, beep your horn. Let me tell you. Now, I got to be honest up front. I was not the biggest fan of this movie. However, I always do like to find some positives, but I'm not sure it's going to outweigh the negatives. And I'm not going to spoil this because it is opening day, opening weekend. So if your theater is open and you do want to see this, then feel free. But I am going to give you some advice. Now, on the positive side, I do enjoy how committed Russell Crowe is in this part. Let's be honest, if you're cast as a villain, being a villain or a bad guy is a juicy part. You can do things that you can't normally get away with in real life. So when you're cast as that, you just go for it. And let me tell you, Russell Crowe absolutely goes for it in this movie. However, some of it is a little bit much, which I will get to in a second. Another positive of this movie is it's always going. There's always something happening. Either he's chasing the woman in the truck, or there's a spectacular action sequence going on. Cats coming through, don't mind that. And so it's never boring. And also on the positive, it is a 90-minute movie. It doesn't drag on too long, which I can always appreciate. Now, let's get to the not so good side. Okay, so our leading lady character that beep, beep, beeps on her horn was the most irritating character. I hate her type of character. She's the type of, what's her name? Rachel? I can't even remember. She's the type of girl that never charges anything. Her cell phone's dead. Her iPad's dead. Her car is always on empty. She wakes up late. It's like, lady, get your life together. This is the setup of this character for us. And then another negative for me is, how is he getting away with all of this? He's literally going on a spree. I'll just say that. Going on a spree, and it just seems like no one is getting involved. The police are nowhere to be found. No one's dialing 911. It really kind of boggles my mind how he's just getting away with all this, and it would just never happen in real life like that. Another negative is the violence. This movie is extremely violent, in my opinion, especially towards women and children. That's all I'm going to say. If you are very sensitive to subjects like this, I would not recommend this movie for you. Now, I'm not normally too squeamish. I can handle fight scenes and stuff like that. But even this, for me, Russell Crowe in the third act, the way his character goes, the lengths that he goes to, yikes. It's really unnerving. It really, really is. It's quite shocking. But I think the biggest thing that I had a problem with was that we had absolutely no backstory on Russell Crowe's character. He didn't even have a name. He had no name. I was actually thinking, I'm like, what's his name in this movie? And the credits started to roll. It just said man. He had no name. We have no backstory as to why he is the way he is. Does he have a mental illness? I was waiting for some kind of explanation, but that just never came along. The only thing that we have is the very opening scene where he has, you could tell, some sort of history with an ex-wife situation. I don't want to get too in depth. Like I said, I don't want to spoil anything. But that is our only clue into his past history and into his life. So that was just kind of like, I want to know information. Why is his brain working like this? So on the scale, I didn't like it. I'm not going to buy it on Blu-ray. I personally don't recommend you going to pay to the movie theaters and see this. I would probably wait to watch it on streaming at home. In the times we're living in, it's definitely not worth going to see in the theater. But if you want to watch it one time, wait for it on Netflix. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your comments down below. Did you love it or did you hate it? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.